At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Detroit Pistons. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Detroit. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And, of course, there's the Bucks. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And right now, for the Pistons, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of that? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivy and Hardaway Jr. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And when it comes to Jalen Duran, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical, strong, and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
And he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
That's good from Cunningham. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the 1st round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Lillard attacking. The shot missing. Cunningham with some nice D. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send him double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here is Cunningham after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duran.
Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Cunningham left side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's Giannis. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got 8.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. No good on the 3. The Bucks trail. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Now Cunningham, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Takes a 3, drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kicks it out to Lillard, to the left wing. Lopez inside, guarded by Harris. Another shot, and that one's good by Lopez.
Lopez big around the rim.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And timeout call.
He hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham against Lillard. Harris passes to Duran. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Count that bucket. Giannis has got 14 points.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Collins kicks to Cunningham. Shoots over Lillard. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Well, Jalen Duran has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. And he can't hit the second. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Detroit has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ivy passes to Holland. Cunningham, a screen on Portis. Here's Holland. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham passes to Duran. Ivy on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Holland. Just 5 on the clock. Duran with the screen on Prince. And Holland gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Good on both. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And Giannis gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Hardaway with it. Stewart with the screen on Trent. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Milwaukee leading by 7. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Wright, and it's Connaughton in it with the 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. That one is off. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
And the second free throw, good. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
And Wright kicks to Trent. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Hardaway against Trent. Hardaway passes to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got his second basket.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Holland. Antetokounmpo defending. Pistons passing it around. Here's Holland from the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And here's Giannis from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, the defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Milwaukee on D. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Count the basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Thompson against Lopez. Ball's knocked loose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Detroit.
Number 25, Marcus Sasser.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Giannis dunks it down.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Pistons trail by 12. Here's Sasser. No scoring in this one. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Stewart.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Holland the pass to Beasley. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside for Jackson. The tray. The shot. No good. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Hollins kicks to Beasley. Pass to Holland. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wright finds Jackson. Outside, Antetokounmpo lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 9. Sasser with it. Here's Stewart, covered by Giannis. They get a hand on it. And here's Trent. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The shot's good from Lopez.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham against Lillard. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And count it from 19 feet away. Cunningham's got 9.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
And it's good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Pass to Ivy. Harris a screen on Jackson. Ivy, no one around him, hits it from three-point range. Ivy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham outside. Misses the 3. And Prince has got the ball here for the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Just his first attempt. Duran pulls it in. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Cunningham. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That's good from Cunningham.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Prince in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. Prince misses. Pistons trail by 10. Ivy passes to Harris. Now here's Duran. Here's Ivy. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lillard looking around. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Milwaukee leading by 12. On the court for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivy and Hardaway Jr. And it's Cunningham in the point.
Yeah, every so often he's going to remind you that Dame Dollar can make you holler.
The Pistons shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Duran the pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. And a wide open look for Cunningham. They get it back. That shot missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 28.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Good, and Harris gets the assist. 16 points for Cade Cunningham.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The shot by Ivy, no good. Bucks leading by 16. For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Defensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively, with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Duran finds Ivy. Lopez with the block.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Harris looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Lillard from outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jackson against Cunningham. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Had the space there, but it's offline. Bucks leading by 17. Here's Giannis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giannis has got 10 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Lopez, no luck.
He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
The first one falls.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And Harris drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Traps in the tray. Trent's got his second bucket tonight.
Trent is a very reliable three-point shooter. This is what he's all about.
Harris outside. Outside Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bucks leading by 18. Giannis drives in. And it's in off the backboard. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ivy kicks to Hardaway. Ivy passes to Duran. And here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Trent can't hit. Pistons trail by 20. Ivy dishes to Hardaway. Cunningham outside from deep. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And here's Trent outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harris. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Hardaway is screen on Giannis. The open shot. Harris finds himself wide open and drills it. Harris has got 7. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Powering through on the dribble drive, Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
Harris finds Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Trent on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 17. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Cunningham looking it over. Shoots over Lillard. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cunningham's got 12 points in just the second half. Lillard against Cunningham. And here is Trent outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Here's the three. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Trent, right side, over Ivy. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. White is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Connaughton in at the 3.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Thompson finds Beasley.
Beasley, a capable guard at creating a lot of different offense.
And that one misses.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
The Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
Now here's Wright. Trent outside from past the arc. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it 1 possession at a time. And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Antetokounmpo, and the layup falls. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Thompson passes to Howell. Clock at 6. Beasley with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Wright kicks to Trent. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Trent's got 9 points here in the second half.
I had a feeling when that last shot went in, Trent Jr. was ready to respond.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. For three, Beasley. Another three for Detroit.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 13. Beasley, the pass to Stewart. Back to Beasley. Shot from free throw range. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Got a feeling that Beasley's role out there is to score. He did it that time.
Here's Cunningham. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Thompson against Connaughton. Kept alive. Tries again. The shot by Thompson, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Holland. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 15. Antetokounmpo inside. Looking on Fontecchio. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Pass to Stewart. Beasley for three. Nailed from three-point land. Beasley's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
On the wing, Hardaway. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Giannis. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hardaway passes to Harris. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Lopez. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Cunningham finds Hardaway. Yep, it counts.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. It feels like he could score from anywhere.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Jackson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Duran with the screen on Jackson. Here's Cunningham. Bank shot, no good. Bucks leading by 13. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Prince in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Duran against Lopez. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Off target with his three.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra.
Okay.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Going inside. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock to stop the run, and they pick up 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
Hey, you know, I try not to think about it that much. My mindset is do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I get advice is I gotta win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.